Hey folks, Lucas Welsh here, and today we're going to review this beautiful fiddle case. Stay tuned. Well, it's been a minute since we done a gear review here, and I just happened to have this case in, and I've never had one of these in yet in the shop. So what we've got here, my fine furry friends, is a GEWA or GEWA, however you want to say that. This is their PC polycarbonate case. Okay. This case is designed after their Air, the GEWA Air technology. So, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what that technology is, but GEWA makes nice cases, sturdy cases, really nice cases. So this is kind of their shot at an affordable line. If you know their Air cases, you know they're a little bit on the pricey side. Depending, what your opinion is of that. If you're gonna have a $5,000 fiddle in a $80 case, that's a way to go with it. And if you're gonna have a $5,000 fiddle in a $1,800 case, that's another way to go with it. So take that for whatever you will. We're not talking dollars to donuts here. I'm just giving you a review of the case, the features. And what I think, is good about it. We're going to start on the outside. It's a polycarbonate, so it's got a bit of a woven pattern in it, so this is whatever kind of carbon fiber tech they're using. I really don't tell you much about it. I can't really find much out about it. Okay, all the I don't think that the D-rings are metal. I think they're probably a carbon fiber, which is pretty strong, and the holders are carbon fiber. They look like they're riveted directly under the case, and they look pretty stout. They also double as feet for the case. This case will stand, vertical as well as horizontal, if you will. The latches are the same. They've got, nice big buttons here to act as, stable for feet. And that's something with these shaped cases that often kind of gets overlooked a little bit. They can be kind of tippy, and I should really just get rid of the cloth here and we can give it a little fair. Any case is going to tip over, but these kind of do seem to want to settle out nice. On the front end here, we've got a nice carrying handle, which is kind of cool. It's also got an extra, foot bumper that's kind of wrapped around here and supported. Everything is riveted in. The hinges look like carbon fiber type hinges, so that is what that is. It'd be nice to see some metal hinges. The front buckles are metal. And then it's got a little bumper pad here. It's got a pretty nice looking seal all around it. And there's no it looks like a pretty continuous piece. I can't just spot a join anywhere in it. It's got a nice sturdy, carbon fiber, plastic, whatever it is, type handle. That, looks pretty decent. It's a real leather handle up here. We're going to open it up. These latches on the front, I'll try and get in on this. These latches on the front are a little bit different to get used to. When you open them, you don't have to do nothing. You can just literally do that. But when you go to close them, you do have to, you can open them easy enough. They open nice. But then you got to kind of hold that top there. At least that's been my experience. Okay, this one's got a good suction going there. So again, when I open it up, you know, I'm looking at this nice rubber gasket all around that I think is going to be pretty decent for sealing protection. So it's there's a couple neat features about this case. You know, it's kind of got the standard, you know, blanket for the fiddle. I'm going to open up the straps here. It looks, there seems to be a kind of a big knob in here. Oh, that's actually padding on the strap. Or it's a little satchel, a little pocket, which is kind of interesting. So it's got nice, really nice wide straps, nice shoulder straps, you know, that are reinforced and padded. It's got locking these aren't turnbuckles. Oh shucks, I can't think of the technical term for them, but they're, you know, they look like they're metal, maybe over carbon fiber, or they're carbon fiber with the metal part here, and so you can run that screw up and it locks it in. These aren't going to come undone. Kind of a nice touch. I like that. I don't mind that, and I think on a case, you know, that's light and small like this, I think that'll probably work just fine. Now, I will never get these back into here. That's going to be a fight for another minute. Room for 2 bows. Okay, and this actually has the swivels and nice solid holders here. I like that. Some of them are kind of like a Velcro thing. I'm not sure I'm all that hyped up on that, but you know, it's got nice room for 2 bows. It's got a little detachable pocket up in the front. That's big enough for your rosin, and maybe, you know, a couple other odd things. You might be able to squeeze a set of strings in there, I guess, if you're really into it. And that just velcros into the top there. Where these cases are kind of so where this case is a little bit different, where GEWA does some stuff here, is they have an adjustable neck pocket. Okay, and this adjustable neck pocket just velcros in place. So they say that this case is sizable down to a 3/4 size fiddle, and I'm gonna get one, because I mean, that 3/4 size fiddle here that has no pegs or nothing, but in fact, and so what you would do is you would literally put that on, clamp it down, you'd set the back end of that fiddle in there, and you would set it down. And now you've got, you know, I could finagle this. It definitely goes small enough for a 3/4 size. And it holds good. Nothing wrong with how that holds. Let's put a full sizer in there and just see what that's like. So you can see how this is really nice for, you know, maybe you've got that odd size fiddle, you know, and I would probably push it in pretty good. And that violin isn't moving. The other thing that these cases have is this is the suspension system. So the back, the top, the headstock here are never in contact with the case. And so what you've got here now is you've got this foam bubble that's going to come down and just put a slight bit of pressure here on the chin rest tailpiece area, just to really lock it in. Oh, that seal is good. It even like sucks air. I can hear it. Under the headstock, there's easily like a finger width, so that's got to be a 1/2 inch worth of gap there. And that fiddle, that headstock is never going to contact that case. Let's throw a bow in there just to finish out the. Okay, the holders work good. You know, I think something that cases all kind of don't necessarily have the best protection is up here around the tip area. This is a hard surface up here, and it's reinforced there, and it's reinforced up here on these bubbles, which is good. But that's just a weak spot I find in most cases. Sometimes those, you know, there's just kind of a soft padded Velcro thing that the tip and the frog go into, and that's okay too. But I don't know. There's a few things that I feel sometimes that cases could improve on. But overall, this is a really nice case. Let's just go over the close-up procedure here again. So you got to get that up. The spring-loaded part goes. There you are. Now, the other thing that GEWA has done, and this has been done before, but they make a backpack that just loves these shaped cases. Okay, so I know when you were looking at this case, you're going, geez, you know, that's there's no room for any notebooks, there's no room for any this, any of that. The next thing, well, yes, they figured that out, and they had a case made that will go over all of their shaped cases. And so this gives you extra. In here is where your backpack straps are. Now, granted, these are just kind of a run-of-the-mill backpack strap. They don't have any extraordinary nice padding or anything like that. So there is that. You've got this whole front pocket here, which is basically the full size of the case, less a little bit of the outside for, you know, here's another little removable pocket. You know, you could almost use that as a shave kit, really, and you could put a change of clothes in here easy enough, and all of a sudden you've got a complete overnight bag in one go. Let's just put this in here. It's all flattened out, and it's going to take a half a second here to get this all done up. So if you're doing lots of traveling, lots of, you know, winter traveling, there you go. You've got a complete extra layer of protection all around your case, insulation all around your case, which is great for those of us that are, you know, maybe in and out of buildings and vehicles. This is going to keep that temperature from those huge spikes and dips. It's going to help. It's not a cure-all, but it will help. All right. And then you've got this massive, basically full-size pocket for everything, and you're still in a pretty reasonable size case, you know. I don't have one of my Hill cases here to compare this to, and I should have done that. This whole cover here probably adds 2 pounds. Yeah, I'd guess now you're in between 5 and 6 pounds, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay. There you have it. This is a really nice combination. I really like this. I like this combination. This case will fit all of the shaped GEWA cases, I do believe. Don't quote me hardcore on that. Have your retailer check that out for you. But this is a really slick option, you know. I like it a lot, and I think it's a great traveling instrument, a great traveling case, and really just a good option for fiddlers all around. So if you're looking for something like this, shoot me a message. We can talk price, and we can talk availability and all those kind of fun things. And there you go, 2 thumbs up from Lucas Welsh Music on the GEWA PC polycarbonate violin case, along with the GEWA shaped violin case cover that they offer. All right, so like and subscribe, share the snot out of everything, and thanks so much for watching. Cheers.